Norfolk Southern, milepost 220.9, track 1, no defects.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate, come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe, he's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Okay, group, back again. Got 310 eastbounder coming here at Rid. Okay, he's a coming. Had to look. Uh-oh, what's this? Nothing listed, but it can't be good. Liquefied petroleum. She goes. Oh, that longer one. Okay, we'll see what else comes on. We'll got another one here in the Cleveland line back at Cohen Road. Boy, them blue containers. Got some I-beam. Yeah, he appears to be going toward Marine. 1760, I don't remember. I think we had sulfuric acid. Probably either 316 or 315, I don't know which. into this thing. She goes. Okay, let's see what else happens. Hey, group, you still here, Cohen Road. I got an eastbounder coming at the Chicago line. I'm not. I can't get it accurate.
73 clear, CP 222, 2 key south.
Oh no, I didn't catch that. Look like coal train empty. I'm thinking it's 8:33 now. They're empties. Yeah, we got another one. Comes into this empty coal train. Here she goes. I think we had styrene on that tanker. I wasn't paying attention. Well, she's doing. Okay, well, there goes that one. So, alrighty. Okay, we'll be back in a moment there for the next one. Back at you again. I got 38 incoming. Okay, there goes that one. Okay, that was 38 in. Remember I mentioned somebody pulled up here alongside of me? Well, it turns out to be the cousin of the driver that had that fatal train collision here about a week ago. It's about when it was a week ago today this happened. Drove from Battle Creek, Michigan, though. Her name was Diana, and the spouse of or the wife, I should say, of the driver that was hit, though, was Diane. So God bless them and my best wishes. And I don't know what else I can say to put into words, though, but I did talk with her a little bit. She was looking for the area, though, what had happened here. So I filled her in on the details. So she's very grateful, though, that I was able to fill in more details, though. But apparently it was ruled, I guess, being a suicide, though. Unfortunate. All right. I believe I have something coming on the Cleveland line behind me, so all right, I'll keep an ear out and see what happens. So all right, we'll be back. It doesn't look like I'm gonna make it to the Cleveland line, but here he is. Being in this mode, it doesn't seem to work too bad. I have no idea who the heck he is. But there's been a lot of traffic here on the Cleveland line today. Sorry for the shaking, but can't stabilize my arm good enough. So I'm kind of stabilizing my arm on the back of the windshield wiper on the back of the junk heap. Trying to. Sounds like a pretty trashy sounding wheel out there. And the end of this thing is still way over there yet. Must be a big one. Still a coming. Yeah, I do see the end of it way over there. Looks like a bumper car in the end of the tank there. There's the end of that thing right there. There she goes. Okay. See what else we can get. Okay, I gotta make a correction here. The train in the distance, that's just the very last one, was 38 in. Okay, I think we're gonna have another westbounder on the same line coming now, so I'm gonna go check it out. I did have another one way over there. It came from by way of Lorain, Ohio, so might see the lead here coming up here in a moment. It was a real shorty though to boot. So in other words, nothing to really write home about. There he is right there. Okay, yeah. Whoa, I was too far ahead. But anyway, nothing to write home about. There's the end. Okay, well, a train's a train, so we'll be back. Got another one coming on the Cleveland line to Bellevue. It'll be coming right around the bend up there. that very often. Liquefied petroleum. I have no idea who this guy is either. $12.94. That's a different one. More petroleum. Looks like we got some rock and roll action going on over here. At least the tankers were. Yeah, we had some rock and roll action going on. We got 1307. This thing's still coming. $12.06. I think the end is approaching down there. Yeah. Goes. Okay, I think we're gonna head back to the other crossing and get one more and wrap her up. So, all right, we'll be back. Looks like I'm gonna conclude it though for this episode. Nothing has come within the last hour since the last train at on the Cleveland line at the other end. So, guess we're gonna conclude it here. But anyway, it goes to say. Earlier, I met up with one of the relatives of driver victim that had passed away 8 days ago here from that train car collision. Her name was Diana. She just came from Battle Creek, Michigan, though, to attend the loved one's funeral. So, goes to tell you, though, always look and listen at the tracks here, though, these gates. So, you see these tracks? Think of train. Yeah. Also beware, these gates do malfunction time to time, though. These trains are getting a second chance, you don't. So, if you ever get your car stuck on the tracks, get everybody out of the car, call the blue sign that's on the post over here. Right there, blue sign right underneath. Every second counts, so 911 can be sometimes too delayed. Whatever you do, try not to get the cops involved. They're going to try to turn it around on you. They're going to jail you, steal your money, steal your car, providing it survives. Hope that don't ever happen. Best defense if you encounter the cops, though, is invoke your right to remain silent. Yeah. I like to use the Fifth Amendment. Means business. But, anyway, though, I try not to get them involved, though. First thing you want to do is actually film them. Then invoke your right to remain silent. Just getting in the car here. Less you tell them, the less they can hem you up with, though. If you want one of these, though, a trifold from DeleteLaws.com, though, the prices are there on the website. If you can't afford one, just drop a line to Chili DeCastro of Delete Laws, and he'll give you a PDF version for free. With that, though, give a thumbs up for the men and women of the railroad to keep America moving. We'll see you next time.
Petticoat Junction.